Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Business Way TV. This is Vietnam Edition. Today we will talk about a very interesting topic, the aviation sector. And it is my honor to welcome here with us Ms. Xuan, the founder and the CEO of Vietnam International Aviation Expo. Hello, Ms. Xuan. How are you today?
I am fine, thank you. I'm very glad to be here with you and have some question with you, and I have an answer. That's really great
that's lovely.
for my job.
And can you introduce yourself?
Yes, myself, I was study and work is a lot of sector of industry, but special we have 28 years in mechanic oil and gas industry, and also 22 years for aviation industry. So from there we learn a lot, and we feel we have to do something for my country. So that is the dream come true by have to open the expo in Vietnam. This just lets you know the background is a little bit, just work a lot, like 28 years for many things.
Yes.
And then today is we second time to do expo after 2019.
Oh, and you have a lot of experience, 28 years of working in many sectors, and now you want to open the Vietnam International Aviation Expo. So what is Vietnam International Aviation Expo?
To be honest with you, is the aviation industry is a very high end of the include in many industry. So aviation industry will be include many area of marine, of offshore, and of the other industry like tourist, like training, like mechanic and science. So it's a huge, because aviation industries is have to be take off the land, and we can have an aviation industry. But
Yes.
start
It's flying.
we call landed. That's two words, landing and take off.
I see.
So we say we resume that is aviation industry, and on they present the logistic, law, and life. That's
Many
my
topics in the
yes.
same
This
sector.
include
Yes.
inside the aviation industry. So to be work on this, you have to learn, and you have to work, and you have to have some experience. And this is my lucky life, and I've been to many manufacturer of interior products, and also some products from airframe and outside and service. So I bring those ideas, dreaming for many years, and also I have chance to attend with many expo and air show in another country. So I propose to our government and the CAV, the Vietnam government control, to help support us. Many ministry also support to help. So we combine together with a proposal, and government approve, and we have support, and then we work on that.
Yes. Can you tell us more about the Vietnam International Aviation Expo in 2019?
Yeah, we would like to share with you on 19 we operate the expo in Thủ Đức. It's the new building, it's a white palace. It's a very big and very nice, and that we just send the message to the world. Vietnam today, we start to do the expo. So the expo will present on the airlines, the enterprise, and also the airport, and also the aircrafts. But the aircraft like some company present what they possess like Boeing, Airbus, and many another manufacturer. So we have chance to invite, but the started always not enough for us to go deeply. We say that the open door of Expo Vietnam in aviation industry is 2019. So you can have a record from us. We have record from 19 very well, and that is a starter.
Yes.
And from there we build many things to be today's, but unlucky the COVID let us lost some time in last few years.
Pending for 2
Pending
years.
and but also good news, we have more time to learn, and step by step we make more better, and the plan today is more complete.
Of
And
course.
own effort from us will be prepared for 2022, and we really work hard with the support from Boeing guide us the way to do and the way to aim for many years from now until 2030, and then after that to 2050. So we already have learning from Boeing. We in touch with Boeing to support, and that's lucky for our country and our company and our people, our team, and our country.
Wonderful what you did.
Yes.
That's really amazing. And based on your experience from the last event in 2019, why should brands participate to your expo?
We think the expo is the place for all the airlines from country and another country, and from many leaders of the government, and also many tourist agency, and many school for training people, and many enterprise, and also many manufacturer. They will be like to join to know where is Vietnam now, and how is the growing of aviation industry in Vietnam be. So I think this is the very good mark question for many countries in the airlines and in the airport, and we also looking for a new technology, and we can match, and even the new technology can bring in to us to introduce our country to apply and to study and to use it, and that's a good exchange for every partner, and the partner of aviation industry is huge, too big, even communication, even the new context,
Yes.
even the new training, the new technology, the new aircrafts, and the new environment, a new service. We own for life. We're looking for good life by short connects, less distance, less times. Only aviation industry can bring you reach each other, and different parts from different country, different everywhere, and we can achieve the new technology for industry, and also aviation industry related to many industry. For example, the seaplane will be connected with
We see.
the sea, and offshore, downstream, and upstream also need aircraft to bring in many things, and the education also need to move many things. So my resumes, our life is the number is L. So always stay with the law is L, and every movement we call logistic. So I feel like logistic is a move, and the move include life, and everything will be the L side. It's the L words, and I found it.
I totally agree with you. Recently, we're seeing that there's a lot of offshore projects that happens on the sea. So it means that they will need a lot of airlines and airplanes.
Helicopter will bring
Yes.
many things to the platform.
Yes, that's
Also connect
helicopters.
together.
Yes.
Yeah, everything. And today, ambulance, everything, also aircraft, ambulance, like seaplane, can bring
That's extremely
many things.
useful in the very
Yes.
crowded city like
Yes.
Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah. I think look like Vietnam open book now, and in the book will be have many story of many demands and of many discover around aviation industry. You can imagine even the tourists after COVID, we also a lot of have to change, like the quiet times have to leave and let us have the fast time now to move. And we
Yes.
need to move now by make the show.
I think that for the tourist sector, the aviation is not only served for moving people from a country to another, but it can help to create more service. Like last time I saw a helicopter service on Ninh Bình, so people
that's
can watch the
wonderful.
landscape
Yes.
from the sky.
Yeah.
And I think it's also will be well developed in Vietnam in the next few years. Yes.
And Space Zone Vietnam is along the sea. We have so much way to thinking about the seaplane, and the tourist place can bring people by Boeings and Airbus and like Embraer, also a lot of nice craft and Bell and many kind of aircraft, helicopter. So we need many kinds of aircrafts, and the new design of Boeing now is a wonderful, and we have a strong many airlines like Vietnam Airlines, original from us, and then Vietjet, and then Bamboo, and then Travel, and then helicopter, and Vietstar Airlines.
Yes.
So we feel like we are running to the field now to service,
We have
the
more and
people.
more players
And-
on the market.
and we can be nice to be open with the world and many countries to join us. Another ally to come to join us, another passenger coming, and many things can be open to Vietnam. So I feel like the show in Hanoi this year will be the drum to call every person from another country to come.
Yes, that's amazing. And it means that the show in Hanoi, by that show, you can attract more investors, more players,
Yes.
more technology owners to
Yes.
Vietnam so that they can
Yes.
discover the Vietnam market.
Yeah.
And also they can witness that we are open for investment, for service, for using their
Yeah.
products in Vietnam, and we are developing.
It's a wonderful if our voice can reach the heart of many principal, many company, many enterprise have a dream to help, to share, and to learn, and to find, and to discover where is Vietnam, how is Vietnam. Then they will be very interesting to shake the hand to go. And I can resume some area we need now. Everything will need person work. Even we have a robot or we have a something beside, but the training for the people and mindset, the staff, the people work have to be required with the correct degree, even from simple worker in the airport to the top of engineer, and to the top more will be pilots. And the pilot is very important because the pilot have to be perfect, understand from outside the aircraft and inside the aircraft, and carry on 300 passengers and carry on a huge many of aircrafts to move to new place,
What a responsibility to.
It's very important. That's
Yes.
why the aviation industry training is a key sector of operate everything.
I learned a lot from your sharing, and I think that we can learn more about your opinions of how is the aviation sector in Vietnam for the first half of 2022.
I think the first half of 2022, I believe our government and CAAV of Vietnam is already worked hard to support airlines, and our airlines like Vietnam Airlines, Vietjet, Bamboo, and some small airlines together, we already achieved 22 countries with many fly in and out, and arrive about 56% for the plan before. That means so good. So that times we achieved that number. It's not easy. And the service people in Vietnam and Space Zone is medical. And also we have a very great doctor follow up with airlines, support the airport, and even each flight arrival or takeoff, they already support very well. And I think a customer very happy, the passenger say please very well now. So I think this is a signal for the next many months of this year will be booming.
Yes.
So I wish we work together from inside country and overseas country, and partner and friends and Boeing Health. We try have a good results, and will be training open aircraft more for to Vietnam, and more engineer graduates, and the tourists booming. We have so much place wonderful, and we didn't have a way to explore yet. So Vietnam is a warm country, and we can say many art inside. If you can know how to arrive and discover and enjoy it, will be many art inside of life in the warm country like Vietnam.
Oh, it is a very wise opinion, and it's good that the current aviation market is positive.
Yeah.
And you share a lot of knowledge in many different sectors. So, what is your professional background, and what drives you to organize such a big expo like that?
I'm studying in law, and I have a chance to work from some small job until the big job. And luckily is I have traveled to many countries along the world, and study from many manufacturers from another country like Italy, US, Singapore, French, and Portugal, and Australia. So each countries bring me a picture. So I put together to be the demand of Vietnam. So the expo come out. That's the reason. And we still learn a lot because our population increased much than before. Like 40 years, we increased 40 millions. I can
Now
calculate.
we have 100.
So that's after 40 years with 40 million add in. So that means we have to work very hard to make sure every person be in good life. So we're learning from many countries. And my dream is what will happen like many investors. Why? Because we need many manufacturers in Vietnam, like even the aircraft of Boeing or Airbus or another aircraft factory manufacturer, they will make small partner in Vietnam, like make small factory to evaluate and assess a small product. Will be a job for Vietnam and will be certified by them, and we are growing. And just like that, we can have more people work and have to more learning and expand a lot of moving.
Yes.
We say I can say move in English is every minute we have some move,
I
and the
see.
movement will be nice in the aviation industry, and they bring us always with law, insurance. Life will be better if you stay in aviation industry, and you have to know more than that, and you can cover another industry easier with my experience.
Wow, lovely. It means that we need to master one sector, and after that we continue to learn another sector and another one, and finally we can have a good background to work in aviation.
In fact, they have a gap, they have a bridge to join between aviation industry with another industry. They really, like if you say about jet fuel, you have to learn about that too. Like marine, you have to learn about that too.
That's
And their
true.
own joy together. They have a connected, but because we didn't see or we cannot find out, but they have a connection together, one circle. But the top will be aviation industry. We didn't say about the space, yes. And the space now is every country move to the space to find out now. We still in aviation industry, but the space will be bigger too around us. So that will be wonderful. But we learn from young now first.
Yes.
And we learn from today. The second Expo is a really learn. And I feel many countries already do many show already. But Vietnam, we didn't have a chance yet. But I think today, when many countries coming, so we thinking about that. And when we are study from overseas, and we think about that. So two flow of idea get together, so we have a Expo.
That's amazing what you share. And I admire your ambitions of having Airbus or Boeing manufacturing here in Vietnam. And I want to see that too, that someday we will assembly some product for Airbus or Boeing. This will be very amazing.
That's why we say we flying and we stay in flight, and we landed to another place, another country. This is aviation words. So it's a lot of learning. But the place to get together, I think, is Expo. The Expo bring everyone to come, everyone to share, everyone to learn, and everyone to focus in what you want, what we want, what the other people want. So that will be the place to exchange the
Ideas.
the new technology, and the environment, and the new enjoy of life.
Yes, and I think that this is also an opportunity for some other people in Vietnam. They want to share the ambitions with you to have high technology manufacturing in Vietnam in the aviation sector. Yes, it will be great.
Yeah, so we have to be complete in the good shape and good study and good service, and then many enterprise will share with us the idea, and for sure they will support us how to make better. And we are Vietnamese people. We work hard, we try hard, and we believe and we trust future, and we like to be friend with many friend of another country, friend with internal of our country to share together. So I believe the Expo will bring on best idea to everyone.
That's wonderful. Thank you for your sharing, and thank you for participation to our podcast.
Thank you very much, and I wish everyone will be happy, healthy, and enjoy life, and share with us. And please come to the show and enjoy it, whatever information or visit, or if any share will be value for my country, for our new generation, continue to build up country.
That's lovely. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice.